If Professor Xavier's mansion and the Hall of Justice were both hidden in Mayberry, that would be Burbank. Hello, Seeker. It is I, Rabbi John Carrier, coming to you on day 3 of SSSVEDA. I'm vlogging every day in August. This is the 3rd day of August, which is one of those days. And today's topic is say something interesting about the city you live in. And I live in Burbank. Burbank is a city in Southern California on the edge of the Los Angeles area. It's actually in Los Angeles County, and I like to think of it as the world's smallest town of 100,000 people. And I've been told by my friends in the city that it is actually an urban location because it has about 200,000 people here working during the day, and then they leave, and then there's like the rest of us, 100,000 people left. And that's the definition of an urban place, is where more people work than live. But you drive around and it doesn't feel that urban. It's kind of built into a hillside on the eastern edge of the San Fernando Valley, and it's all little houses made of ticky-tacky or probably drywall. There's a lot of drywall, bricks, wood, soundly built houses, and they all look the same. No, they're painted different colors, and some of them are small and some of them are slightly less small. I would guess that about half the homes in this town were originally purchased on the GI Bill after World War II. And it's got that kind of small town feel to it, and yet it is a diverse city of thriving industry. And one of those industries, probably the biggest industry here, is entertainment. Of the 3 biggest property owners in town, 2 of them are the Walt Disney Company and Warner Brothers Studios. And as we all know, the Walt Disney Company now owns Marvel properties, and Warner Brothers owns DC Comics. I don't really know anybody over at Marvel, but I have 2 good friends in the community actually who work for DC Comics, and they moved out here about a year or so ago when Warner Brothers moved DC to Burbank. I had the opportunity to visit the DC Comic offices a couple times, and I was like, here's a secret for you. I actually read a lot more Marvel books when I was a kid. Yeah, when I was a kid. But I have to say my favorite title was Detective Comics, which was a Batman comic, and I got into it when the great Norm Brayfogle was drawing it. He's still around, I don't know what he's drawn these days, but the Fever series from Detective Comics was my entryway into the comic book universe. And DC Comics is right here in Burbank. And so technically is Marvel. I don't know where their offices are, but Disney's here, so that means they're here. And this place is a secret bastion of superheroes. Not for nothing, it's also on a recently published list of one of the safest towns to live in America. Coincidence? Of course, I have to say that the real superheroes in town are the men and women of the Burbank Police Department. I know that we have much lower crime rates, much lower complaints against the police, and a much shorter 911 response time than the surrounding parts of Los Angeles County. So Burbank is a safe place to live, it's a great place to raise a family, and Superman lives here. And also, I think Jay Leno's garage. And if you want to come to the most fun synagogue on earth, come check out Burbank Temple Emmanuel. That's where I work. You can come visit me today, you can come visit me tomorrow. Shabbos is nice. In the meantime, you're still watching a video, so why don't you give it a thumbs up if you're still watching it, and down in the comments below, tell me something interesting about where you live. That's it for SSSVEDA Day 3. I will see you all on Day 4.